Hey guys, welcome back to Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back for a brand new video. Today we'll be trying to figure out how does Horizon Forbidden West run on a 4-core and 4-threaded CPU. I got a bunch of comments talking about, hey, why are we testing only on higher end CPUs? So I thought, I tried some lower end ones as well. The Ryzen 3 3200G is weaker than the minimum requirements that they requested, which was a Ryzen 3 1300X. That's also 4 cores and 4 threads, but it's weak. But the Ryzen 3 2200 is weaker than that. So that'll be interesting to test out all the same. I do have all the specs here set up. We have it clock speed of 3.9 gigahertz. Basically, I'm running it with an RX Vega 56 with Samsung memory. It's a lot faster actually. It really does help out, and the CPU definitely will be a bottleneck because the i3 nearly was a bottleneck. So that's gonna be interesting. We're running with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Obviously, 2 gigabytes are for the VRAM for the integrated for some reason. We're running at 3200 megahertz, which is nice, which is faster than what I ran with the i3. And yeah, we're running with 2 SSDs, one USB and one just through normal means. And we're gonna see how this performs today. I'm very curious to see what kind of performance we can get with this CPU. 4 cores and 4 threads. That'll be interesting. Let's get into the game. I'll tell you how long the loading time took, which is probably gonna take a while, man. Hey guys, welcome. We're back in it now. Here we are with Horizon Forbidden West. We are in game right now. Let me check the settings real quick. You got my back, bro? No, that's not good. I'm at 30 FPS. I have it capped to 30 FPS, and the CPU is hitting 80%. So basically, the load time took at least 4 minutes tops. It took 4 minutes to compile shaders, basically. That seems about on par with what normally happens. So we're running at 1080p right now with FSR Ultra Performance. We're going to turn that off. We don't need it. We're using the very low preset right now. I'm going to uncap the frame rate real quick. And it is managing to hold over 50 FPS. We're getting close to 60. But I do also notice that my CPU is hitting 90%. So the CPU is going to be a bottleneck way faster. So I don't think we can do 60 FPS in this game. What I'm going to do now is actually carry up the settings, because I know obviously the game can handle settings. It can handle up to the medium preset. We're going to put textures up to high. And we're actually going to change around a few things. We're going to leave shadow quality to low. Actually, you know what? We should probably set this to medium. Then carry that up. Drop that back down. Level of detail, fine. Hair quality is low. That's fine. And we're going to turn off clouds. I will leave everything else like it is. So basically, this is the medium preset with the high texture quality, and we've turned crowds shadow quality down to low. Basically, yeah, just to see what could happen, because we're gonna run into a CPU bottleneck here with this one. Oh wow, does that thing see me? So for what I am seeing though, it is running the game. You know, like it's not running it. Even with the 4 cores and 4 threads, that is impressive. I'm also going to test this on my i7-4790 as well, guys, so don't worry. We're going to see how it performs. But here, even with this, you can still get somewhat of a decent experience with, as long as you have a decent cooler that won't, you know, kill your CPU, because your CPU is going to be at 100%. Yeah, look at that. 4 cores and 4 threads. They say that this is the bare minimum. I mean, it probably is. 4 cores and 4 threads is a lot, man. Damn, that was a nice hit, bro. So yeah, we're hitting 100%, practically 100% CPU usage just playing the game, and it runs over 60 FPS. This is a 30 FPS experience. Now, for those of you who are hearing this loud noise in the side, that is my Vega going crazy, of course. Unfortunately, I have the computer. Oh, I don't have it in a desktop for this video, so I'm sorry about that. You have to bear with that for this one. It's gonna be a bit loud. But it is running quite well. I am surprised by this. Oh, my CPU is hitting 100%. Never great. Your CPU is completely being fully utilized here. I know there's stuttering because the CPU is at 100%. Remember, 3.9 gigahertz is the maximum for this CPU. When it hits 100%, there will be frame dips. I'll once again pause it down to 30 FPS while I'm in the cave. This could be a 30 FPS experience, guys. The Vega 56 has shown me that it is capable of doing 60 FPS, but the CPU will be a limiting factor at points in time. But for the most part, this seems to be okay. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna put it back on when we get up to the top real quick. I just wanna test it well. Stop it while we're down here. Let my temps cool down a bit. Yeah, 4 cores and 4 threads, guys. It still runs. You know, could be worse. Could definitely be worse. I imagine in busier areas it's going to get worse. We'll see in a second when we see the serpent. That area is actually quite demanding. Ow. Yeah, it's like the CPU is completely pegged at 100%, bro. This is running on a capture card as well, so there is no FPS loss. This is just how the game... Oh, crap. This is just how the game runs. Nothing is obstructing my performance in the slightest. And to get 60 FPS, you practically have to give up 100% of the CPU utilization. Still looks good though. Practically medium settings. The game looks good even on low, but on medium, it looks great. Medium to high, I can't really tell the difference. Well, high does get a bit better, more detail. But medium is the sweet spot I found here. For the Vega with the i3, I managed to do high and just changed around a few more settings, but I feel like medium for this CPU, because the CPU will be a limiting factor. It just will. But it is still holding its own even with the 4 cores and 4 threads. That is impressive for this type of game, man. I'm impressed by that. I want to get out to the serpent area, where we can see the serpent just chilling, and that's gonna be the probably end of the video here. But hey, you wanted to know, guys, you wanted to know how it would be on lower end CPU. It's playable. It is playable. I'm not even, once again, I'm not even using FSR because the GPU, technically speaking, doesn't need it. It's a bottleneck. The GPU is not even being fully utilized, as you can see. My GPU is at 80%. It's not being fully utilized. So realistically, there's no point in changing it around. I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. I just walked all the way around and then jumped right back down again. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Like a clown. That was silly of me. That was very silly of me. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so the GPU can do a lot more in this setting here, but we're being limited, so it's pretty much these are pretty good settings, if I'm being honest with you. I'd probably stick with these settings. There you go. Or just cap it to 30. Once again, you could probably get away with high settings, 1080p. If you have a Vega with this, high settings, 1080p, 30 FPS, all day long. This can do it. Well, maybe high would probably hurt the CPU a lot more. Medium, 1080p, all day long. Definitely. Definitely can do it all day long. 30, and it'll stay at 30. It hasn't dipped below 30 FPS. We're going to actually put on the average FPS as well as 1% lows now, which I think are running quite nicely. The cutscenes are running fine. The CPU is still being pegged at over 90% the whole time. Those 1% lows. When did I get a 1% low of 25? When did that happen? But yeah, the GPU is never fully being utilized. We're gonna skip this. This is the area I'm talking about, where, I mean, I'm already struggling with the CPU, so it's gonna really tank when we get up to this area here.
Hey, Lloyd, over here. I found something you could use.
This is probably the beginning is pretty indicative of how the game actually will play it. The game's gonna be demanding the entire time, so.
After you.
You're gonna open this door is gonna let me open, or it's just cool, bro. You're gonna let me open the door. There you go, thank you. Alright, here we are. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Down here.
Jump down.
I think we're almost back outside.
Yep, yeah, here we are. No, the CPU's at 100%. This is where I was talking about. This is the demanding area here. And like I said, it's still not doing in the 30s. It's 40s at the minimum. This is demanding. The CPU is fully utilized here. Still manages to run over it. So this is actually quite nice. This is actually not a bad experience. I don't know, what you guys think? Leave a comment down below what you guys think of this performance. I mean, I feel like it's playing really well. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. I'll see you guys next time. And this is just for those of you who want to see how Forbidden West runs on a lower end CPU. Spoiler alert, it runs. It's not as good as it should be, as it would, or you would like it to be, but it is playable. So if you have a lower end GPU than this, you're golden. You don't even have to care, because you ain't gonna get these frames anyway. I'll see you guys next time, man.